4.5 million podcasts have been created. Only 450,000 are still publishing. That's a 90% death rate. And most didn't even survive past 3 episodes.
But here's the strange part. Podcast listenership is at an all-time high. 158 million Americans every single month. The audience has never been bigger. So why do 90% of podcasts still die? This 2-part series breaks it all down. Part 1, why podcasts fail and the pre-production system the surviving 10% use. Part 2, guest outreach, the distribution engine, and a framework you can steal today. Let's get into it. Podcasting started in 2004 as a hobby. Then, in 2014, Serial hit 5 million downloads and proved long-form audio could capture mass attention. Listenership doubled to 90 million by 2019. Then Spotify dropped over $1 billion on acquisitions. Joe Rogan signed a $200 million deal. And when COVID hit in 2020, over 1 million new podcasts launched in a single year. Everyone thought they could build an audience. Here's where the story breaks. By 2023, Spotify lost $500 million in 6 months, laid off 20% of their workforce, shut down studios, made their biggest shows non-exclusive. New podcast launches collapsed from 1 million to under 200,000. But, and this is the part people miss, the audience kept growing. 158 million US listeners and 584 million globally. $2.43 billion in ad revenue. The medium didn't die. The delusion that you could just press record and build an audience, that's what died. If the audience is there, why aren't they finding you? There are 5 structural forces that affect this. Wall 1, trust fatigue. The average listener subscribes to 7 shows and 65% listen to the same ones every week. 80% trust their favorite host as much as a friend. That loyalty is a moat for incumbents. Your new podcast isn't competing for attention, it's competing against established trust. Wall 2, the discovery desert. Only 6% of listeners discover new podcasts through Apple or Spotify recommendations. 6%. Meanwhile, 66% find new shows through YouTube. If your podcast doesn't exist on YouTube with video, you're invisible to 2/3 of potential listeners. Wall 3, the attention tax. A meta-analysis across 71 studies found that heavy, short-form video consumption is linked to significantly reduced attention spans. Your potential listener has been trained to swipe, but 73% of Gen Z who see a podcast clip on social media go on to listen to the full episode. The clip is the gateway. No clip, no gateway. Wall 4, the quality cliff. Sound quality impacts retention more than topic. A fascinating idea with bad audio will lose to a mediocre idea with clean audio. In 2025, listeners expect Rogan-level production. Laptop mic in a closet? They're gone in 30 seconds. Wall 5, the commitment gap. 47% of all podcasts quit at 3 episodes. 3. Only 36.5% make it to 10. Publishing consistency is the strongest predictor of survival, not talent, not topic. The algorithm can't evaluate you if you quit in month 1. The creators who break through treat the first 25 episodes as the cost of entry, not the measure of success. Those are the 5 walls. But none of this matters if you can't get guests in the chair and can't get the episode in front of the right people. In part 2, I'm giving you the exact outreach system that viral podcasters follow. It's not just post clips on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed. Part 2 is where the preparation becomes execution. The podcasters who understand the problem but don't have the distribution system, those are the ones that stay stuck at 0. Drop a comment. What's the single biggest thing holding your podcast back? Finding guests? Getting listeners? Staying consistent? I'll address the most common answers in part 2.